So let me guess, you've been saying that you're going to dial in on your nutrition, but you end up relying on takeout, you skip meals, and you're just totally winging it. And I would even argue that it's not because you're lazy, it's because no one ever actually taught you how to plan, prep, and follow through with meal prepping and your nutrition choices. That was my story. So today, I'm gonna show you exactly that. I'm gonna show you how to shift your perspective and set you up for success before you ever even walk into the grocery store. Because here's the deal, guy, the grocery shopping is the easy part. The challenge happens whenever you buy the groceries. Everybody can get the recipes, can go to the grocery stores, much like whenever you go to work out. You can buy the clothes, you can buy the workout program. That's the easy part. Doing it is where I'm gonna help you overcome. And the truth is, most guys lack structure. They're too busy to actually plan anything. They eat what's convenient and you're never quite sure if you're eating the right foods or enough of the right foods, and you're just completely guessing with your nutrition. And typically guys that want to eat clean still fall back on a couple things. They rely on their wife to make their meals for them. You end up skipping meals because you're trying to eat less, or you eat the same old chicken, rice, and broccoli, and we know that is not sustainable, so you lead to burnout. So what ends up happening is you train hard, but you don't end up with any results. Sure, you get stronger, you get faster, and all that stuff is cool, but I know if you're anything like most of the guys that I talk to, what they really want to have is they want to be confident taking off their shirt. They want to feel confident in their clothes. They want to have their clothes to fit better. And this has to take place. Working out is only a piece of the puzzle. And I've been training for almost 2 decades now, and I've seen over and over again guys that crush workouts, but their body doesn't show it. You know, they eat what's around them, they don't know how to do portion control, they don't know what quality foods are or how much to have of it, and they just relied that their hope and their efforts in the gym would reflect what their ideal body would look like. And that's just not how it works. Once I taught them how to take control in the kitchen, everything changed. Taught them how to skip relying on guesswork, and actually taught them how to take ownership over the meals, because I want you to think about this. A key miscomponent of fat loss is stress. And whenever you're working and whenever you have busy meetings and when you're in between clients and all these different things, and you try to Uber eat, you try to drive somewhere, you try to go get takeout, you are still in an elevated stress state. When you go wait in line, when you're on your phone, you're doing all these things, trying to commute and trying to go grab this meal and get back to your office, and you never had any time to actually breathe and settle down. That's stress. And what we want to do is imagine when you have your meal ready, when you have your protein ready, you're able to just pull out your meal, you can sit and your nerves and your central nervous system can calm down. If you're in this fight or flight mode all day long, that is elevated stress, and your body does not know the difference between physical, mental, and emotional stress. So if you sling in the gym, that's awesome. I want you to train hard. We have to train hard and we have to recover harder. If we start off working out and our heart rate is high and our stress levels is high because it doesn't know the difference, and then we have a high elevated stress all day long at work, and then we don't sleep well, and then we overeat at night, you're in a constant state of stress, and this could be one of the reasons why you're not able to lose the fat. So let me be completely clear. You do not have to be a gourmet chef. I am by no means a chef. You just need to learn one simple system, and I'm gonna do that for you. I'm gonna show you how to prioritize protein, fiber, and what micronutrients looks like, and how simple it can be. That way you don't end up overeating, snacking, and pulling from the pantry, and then feeling guilty about this the next day, and then trying to overwork it in your workouts. We're gonna simplify this entire process, and I'll teach you my system. And in this series, I'm gonna teach you how to actually grocery shop. I'm gonna give you a grocery shopping list and teach you how to prioritize the meals that are simple. I'm actually gonna walk you through prepping it, because the easiest part of actually buying the food, I know that application and actually cooking it is oftentimes that people settle up. I'm no gourmet chef. I'm gonna show you how, by walking you through step by step, how we can prepare meals for the week in less than 30 minutes. This isn't a 3-hour meal prepping thing on Sunday. I'm gonna show you how to simplify it and expedite your process. I'm gonna teach you how to pack a lunch so you have easy grab and go to things, and so you can have sustainable energy. We're gonna talk about glycemic index, when to have white carb versus brown carbs. We're gonna talk about when to have white rice versus brown rice. I'm gonna educate you on the importance of fiber to help sustain your sugar levels, your energy levels, so that you don't crash and burn. So we're gonna regulate your energy. And we are not doing crazy, complicated meals. I'm gonna teach you how to feel for performance on a very simple basis, so that way you can train hard and you can feel good and we can lower your stress levels. The thing that I want you to start to shift your mindset is stop outsourcing your nutrition. For the majority of your meals, I wanna teach you how you can prepare your meals. So stop relying on takeout and your favorite fast food spots throughout the week during lunch. Primarily focusing on lunch and breakfast, because dinner is oftentimes with the family and with the wife, and you guys can team up with that and have accountability with that. But I'm gonna teach you how to optimize and own your breakfast and your lunch. Start with believing and shifting our mind that we're gonna start taking ownership of it. So if you can agree to start taking ownership over your meals at lunch, I want you to drop a comment down below, type in ownership. That's your first step of taking action and putting one foot in front of the other. Because just like any weight loss, fat loss, or getting in shape journey, we can't guarantee what the results are going to be like. We can't guarantee what's going to happen. But we can guarantee that if we put one foot in front of the other and we give you a system, that you're going to put yourself in the best possible position to actually make this happen. Because it's not. In the next video, we're going to break it all down. So I'm going to take you to the grocery store and we're going to walk through. I'm going to teach you which proteins to buy, how much to buy of it, which vegetables to buy. Because a lot of people skip the vegetables. We're going to talk about why that's important because of volume, because of fiber. And that volume and that fiber will help to where you don't overeat at night because volume is going to keep you full. We're going to walk through vegetables. We're going to walk through protein. We're going to walk through carbs, talk through snacks. So make sure you subscribe to this series because we're going to go through from A to Z everything that encompasses meal prepping so that you can be set up for success. I'll catch you at the grocery store.